Hello and welcome back to Open, everyone. You know, we're always inviting you to get social with us. That's right. Tweet us at BronxNet TV, and while you're there, tweet me too at Rhina Valentin. So she is Mother. Yeah, Bronx Moms, that is an organization that was started to foster a sense of community between mothers living in the Bronx through various activities and events. They also provide different educational workshops on a variety of topics. And joining us now to share more, we welcome the founder of She is Mother, Aisha Sidibe. Sidibe.
Yes,
Sidibe.
yes,
Sidibe. Sidibe. Hello and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
This is an absolutely lovely topic, one of my favorite topics.
Yeah.
And so I need to know, how long has She is Mother been in existence?
Well, we're a baby organization. We just started in July, but we're doing really well so far. I'm really glad.
I can only imagine. All right, so let's talk about the mission, right,
Yes.
first, and then we're going to have mommy talk.
All right.
Well, are you a mom?
I am.
Of course you are, right? She is Mother.
Two boys, yeah.
So let's talk about the mission first
Okay.
before we start doing our mommy chat, because
Okay.
I'm sure that you were bombarded with moms the minute you put this out.
I started on meetup.com just to get some feelers out there, and we hit 50 members. That's the cap for the first step. Almost within a month, it was really exciting. So then we started in the Facebook group, and we have about 200 mothers there now. So the mission is basically to bring genuine relationships between mothers and families in the Bronx. I feel like a lot of raising children in the Bronx happens in a vacuum. Things that Bronx businesses and vendors might provide to us, a lot of people aren't aware of what that is, or mothers don't know about one another and don't know about alternative ways of parenting, alternative ways of birthing, etc.
Yes, no, these are wonderful, wonderful topics. And so what you've done is you centralized this information.
Exactly.
And so I'm getting, if you start a Facebook group, you're now communicating amongst each other within that community.
Exactly.
But you also coordinate like play dates, right? So
Yes.
choir mothers want to know, is play dates for the moms or for the children? You know, because sometimes we have to deal with certain moms for the sake of our children, right? That we wouldn't necessarily hang out with, but
Right.
it's kind of like, oh, I'll take one, for the team.
Right. Well, for Bronx Moms, so far we've been very lucky. All the mothers have been very genuine, have gotten along. The women who come, because the play dates are often thematic. So, for example, we had a French-English connection. There's a mother who recently came from France. Her husband, is working in Albert Einstein, and she just invited us over so that she can help us with French, and we'll help her with English. And all our children got to meet together and play with some toys, and it was fantastic. So, depending on the themes, the
Love
times of the
that.
day,
That's so
yeah,
awesome.
different mothers come.
So it benefits the moms as well.
Yeah, I mean, we need it. We need it.
We do need it.
We
So
need
how
it.
old
We
are your
deserve it.
boys?
So I have a 10-year-old boy and a 1-year-old.
Okay, so yeah, the 10, because I have an 8-year-old, so that's an age that gets a little like, because now they're coming to terms with their own identity, and they're really challenging, and then you kind of have to, and that's where what I mean about like they want to be with their friends instead of like just kind of grouping together with other moms and just exercising activities and going to museums and so forth. And so you guys do themes every single month. How do you decide them, and how do people sign up for them? Like, is it something that you kind of go, okay, this is the pot and we've got 10 availabilities, and how do you do this?
So it's a mixture. So
Okay.
it depends on the things that are happening. For example, a lot of people don't know that there's a holiday vintage train that comes downtown on the 2nd Avenue line. And so I'm going to do a meetup for that on in the following Sundays. It's the holidays, so there's going to be a holiday meetup for play dates. It depends on that. And it also depends on mothers themselves and what they decide they want. They get to make the decision. There was one mother who started stroller walks. So it depends on what everyone is looking for at particular times. and we
Depending on
just
the age
service.
that they're dealing
And
with.
then
So how do
yes.
you categorize it? Do you categorize the moms according to the age of their children?
Yeah, and for the vast majority, the ones who are looking for us are the ones with younger children. But we do have a vast diversity of ages. So yes.
Okay, so like, let's try with everything we can to kind of go down the list of all the services.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, because I know it's a lot. No, and it's so important. And oh my gosh, I so wish I had something like this when I was first giving birth to my daughter. I mean, I learned as I went along, but the mommy community is so important. It's so important.
It is. So Wow. So for the missions, like for the first part with the play dates and fostering genuine relationships between mothers, that's where we have all the meetups. For example, we had Bronx Moms Gather where several vendors from the Bronx came and tabled at our event. Mothers came, a woman, a baby wearing expert, Tina Dominguez came and she gave her workshop for that. We also had a toy and clothing swap so that if your child is growing out of something, another child needs it, they can swap it out for.
Love that.
Then there's giveaways. So each of the vendors came and they gave away different items so that all the Bronx vendors and Bronx businesses are at the forefront so that our mothers know what's available to them so we don't have to travel to Brooklyn and downtown anymore.
Right.
We have it here in the
Right.
borough. Yeah.
It's here in your backyard.
Exactly.
And you can stroll on your mommy stroll to the store together, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
No, this is wonderful. Okay, so if anyone wanted to become a member, are you capped at a certain amount of women?
No, not at all. And there are several.
And how do you identify what part of the Bronx as well?
Yeah, so we have on our Facebook member group. You can come where
I'm
she
going
is
like
mother.
this, like,
It's
you know, like we're on Facebook.
She is mother. The Facebook group. We're not capped at any members, but everyone does sign up and they tell us what part of the Bronx they're in. Then we have our Instagram group. We have a Meetup.com group. And we also have a Facebook page. So if you're part of the following on Instagram, I also do giveaways on Instagram. So it doesn't necessarily it's not necessarily only for Facebook group moms, but there is more pluses and more positives to
Being on
the member group. Absolutely,
right.
you get to know other mothers,
Right.
and that's why I started the organization.
Right, because then there's conversations amongst each other where
Exactly.
you can actually share resources so
Yeah.
that you can be assisted. It's an assisting. It's
And we're
yes.
confused. I mean, there's a lot of first-time mothers there, and they don't know what it is to even ask. And when one mother asks something, they realize, oh, I am interested in what this mother has asked. And so all of that information is in one place and centralized. So it's amazing.
Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely, lovely. I love
you.
it. I love it.
Thank you.
All right, so the Facebook page is just She Is Mother.
She is mother. Yeah, that's it.
And are there any events coming up that anybody would be enticed to join?
So we are going to be partnering up with Family Wellness Suite to bring a really big Mother's Day event. So I say look out for that. And between then and now, you can join the Facebook group. And when you are a member, you do get extra perks about different specific events that I cannot just put out to the public because they're more personal to the member group. So
Right.
I would look out for that.
Yeah, of course. You have
Follow
to protect
us.
everybody.
Yes.
Follow She Is
Follow
Mother.
us.
Follow She Is Mother. All right, Aisha.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Rhina.
you.
Thank you.
All right, I applaud you, fellow mom.
Thank you.
Once again, you guys, for more on She Is Mother, Bronx Moms, and how you can become involved, you can go to their Facebook page and join She Is Mother. That's the group page. It's She Is Mother. Okay, we're taking a quick break, but coming up, we'll learn about different events to check out at the Bronx Arts Space in the month of December. Don't go anywhere.